gonna show you all. When I'm walking with you, you want to hold on chain. I don't know the words, cause there is no change. Blame it on the goddess, oh, blame me on it, oh, blame me on it, just get down on sight. That's right, you got me in it for this. You don't make no sense. You know, got me something in for this. Why the fuck is this video on? Welcome. If you're an existing subscriber, thanks so much for stopping by. So today I'm coming to you with a new cooking segment with Cooking with Robbie. Today we are going to be making some shrimp and grits. I can't really teach you how to make grits, but I'm going to try to capture it as much as I can. My shrimp and grit recipe is kind of different from most people's shrimp and grit recipes. If you do not like bacon of any sort, be it turkey or whatever the case may be, then you probably won't appreciate this video. However, if you do eat a little bit of swine or turkey bacon, you will love this shrimp and grit recipe, okay? So, if you're interested in knowing how I create my shrimp and grits, keep on watching. So, first things first, we have our chicken broth, our green onion, yellow onion, and bell pepper, our grease from frying the bacon, our fried bacon, our shrimp. I cut up some pieces and I kept about 4 pieces whole. You're gonna need a cup of the chicken broth, 1/2 a cup of the onion mixture and bell pepper mixture, and you're gonna need about 1/3 cup of milk. And you can drain off, like I say, your bacon grease, some fresh parsley, salt, onion powder, grits, of course. I like to use the Italian cheese and the mild cheddar. I just like the blend, and I like that the Italian cheese has most of your white cheeses in it, which is provolone, skim mozzarella, Parmesan, and Asiago cheese. And then you are going to need about, let's do 1.5 tablespoons of minced garlic, okay? So when it comes to cooking grits, what I like to do is I like to put about 1 teaspoon of salt, and I like to wait till my water starts to boil. Once my water starts to boil, I go ahead and stir in my grits, okay? And in this pot, I have about 1.5 cups of water. I'm not making it for a big party. If you are going to cook for a larger party, then you always want to do more water and about 1/2 less grit, because you don't want your grit to overpower the water, because then the water will of course boil out and your grits won't be done. So you always want to add a little bit less grit than water. You don't want it to be even parts, like 1/2 cup of water and 1/2 cup of grits. So if you're going to do 1.5 cups, then you're going to do only 1 cup of grits, if that makes sense. If you do 2 cups of water, you're going to do 1 cup of grits. You always want the water to overpower, to be more than your grits, so it won't cook so fast, and then you'll have those gritty ass, not creamy ass grits. You don't want grits like that, okay? And so I like to let that simmer just a little until it starts to pop. Once it starts to do this, I then turn my medium to a low fire, okay? I go ahead and add about half a cup of water. I add a little bit more water to it, okay? And then, like I said, I turn the fire down so it doesn't cook as fast, but still letting it boil a little bit. And then I take the top and put it on there. And I'll leave it there until it cooks to a creamy consistency. Okay? And we're going to go back and check throughout the whole grit process. There's no right or wrong way to cook grits. It's just something you have to have. It's almost like cooking rice. If you don't know how to cook rice, grits is probably going to be a challenge for you too. Just remember to taste as you go, and to add more water when you know it's not done. So grits take a little while to get a little bit more creamy. So just make sure you're checking the consistency. So like right now, is it done? Hell no. It still needs to cook. The water needs to like dissolve a little bit more. I hope this is making sense, okay? Moving on. Now in the pan that you fried your bacon in, you're just going to put that pan to the side, okay? And you're going to turn your eye on a medium heat, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and add that bacon grease, okay? We're going to add it and we're going to let it get a little hot, okay? So now that our bacon grease is hot, we're going to go ahead and add a half cup of our onion mixture, okay? Be sure to turn your fire down. Don't be like me, okay? And then we're going to add oh, I love the smell of that combination. Oh! It smells fucking awesome. So then we're going to do a whole tablespoon of garlic. Okay, 1 tablespoon and a half. And guys, honestly, I can say anything. I want y'all to know I love cooking on here, but sometimes, bitch, I may say tablespoon and meant teaspoon. So always pay attention to the goddamn the recipe that I put as far as in writing that I put in the description box. Don't always quote me. Always take what I've written, okay? And like I said, I'm not cooking for a big, you know, party. I'm cooking this strictly for the channel. So of course, the bigger your party is, the more things you're gonna need. But this is standard. I'd say you can probably get two people out of this feeding, maybe 2 to 5. Just depends on how hungry motherfuckers are. Okay. So we're going to let this cook, and you want your vegetables to get soft, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and add our bacon. And this is cooked real bacon, okay? I use the Hickory, I think, in the as far as the flavor goes. Do not use maple. Okay, you don't want no damn sweet. Unless you like, I don't know how that's going to taste. Just use hickory or applewood. Don't necessarily go towards a syrup-based bacon. You don't want to do that. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. This fucking mixture smells so good, bitch. Like, it smells amazing. You're going to add your shrimp last. Does anybody know why, boys and girls? Because shrimp cooks faster, okay? And you're going to add about 1 teaspoon of onion powder, okay? 1 teaspoon of onion powder. That's some more shrimp there. Okay, so like I said, I chopped up some pieces and I kept some whole. Okay. So we're gonna let this cook. And then I'm gonna go back to checking on our grits. And so I'm just stirring. Okay. And they're almost done. Not quite. Okay, I'm gonna put them back to a low fire for about 10 more minutes. And I'm just gonna say this to you guys. This is the best. If you like bacon, now if you don't like bacon, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, bitch. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know what you need to do. But if you like bacon and you like the seasoning of bacon, it's the best combination ever, okay? Now I'm going to add my chicken broth, and we're doing a half a cup of chicken broth. We may do the whole cup. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going to do half. We're going to do half. And we're going to let this simmer. Okay, and then I'm going to put my fire up high. Yeah, so I did a half a cup instead of a cup. If you have more people, you can do a whole cup. Okay, and we're just gonna let that simmer and cook. I'm also going to add some garlic powder, about a teaspoon, okay? And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of parsley. And this is like our finishing touches, okay? So I've sprinkled some salt. So just sprinkle you some salt, bitch. And then I went and added 1/4 cup of mild cheddar cheese, shredded. And then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of the Italian cheese. Okay, and I'm going to stir that in. Okay, and then I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of 2% milk. You can skip this step if you don't do dairy. You can just eat grits and that's it, if that's what you like. You don't have to add the milk or the cheese. Okay? And ladies and gentlemen, that's our cheese grits. Okay? And ladies and gents, there's your shrimp and grits. It's gonna taste amazing, I promise you. It is the best shrimp and grit recipe in life, swear. Okay? Love you guys. Bitch! The best shrimp and grits you'll ever have in your entire life. It's better than your grandma. It's better than your aunties. That chef over there that you admire. It's the fucking best. Don't believe me? Just try it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to my cooking segment of Cooking with Robbie. I hope you found this video very informative and fun to watch. I love you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up.